Hello everyone, I am Shada Sharav and welcome to Sada Learning Hub. Today's session we are going to learn how many ways are there to create an object of a Java class. There are the different multiple ways to create an object of a Java class. Those are by using a new keyword, by using a static factory method, by using a instance factory method, by using a factory pattern, by using a new instance method, by using a cloning process, by using a deserialization process. These are the different ways to create an object of a Java class. In the running Java applications, if you want to refer a Java class or a interface, then we need to use the object of a java.lang.class. When you call Java method, catching and using the return values of a Java method is purely programmer choice. For example, if you are using class.phoneme of test, it is also valid. Now simple, I'm creating a one class for explanation. Obj test. Public static void main of string of args. Now we can, when you are call a Java method, catching and using the return values of a Java method is purely programmer choice. Means we can catch it by or it not. It's our choice. For example, I can show class dot for name. Now Java dot lang dot string. But Java dot for name is returns execute intelligent reports at thrown. See here, this returns a class object. It can be possible to do like this, or it can also possible to do like this. I am taking, see here, catching the return value is depends upon the programmer. It may be possible, it may be option to get the user return value or may not. When a Java object is created, a constructor will be executed and the instance variables will be assigned with the default values. I can show how it is. I can create a one small test class here. In this test class, I'm creating a two variables int a float b. I'm creating a constructor public test. In this, just I'm printing something SYSO. System.out.println. It is a default constructor. It is the default constructor I am printing. After that, I'm overriding the toString method public string public public string. I'm overriding the toString method here. In this toString method, I'm returning a value is equal to plus A plus B is equal to plus B. Now I am returning the A value and B value. After that, I am coming to the test class. Here I am doing some testing here. I'm creating. See here, I am loading the test class. I am loading the test class here because it is available in the same package. After that, I am testing it is referred to which class. This line indicates load given class into application. Next, I am trying to do that sees an object refers to the loaded class. Next, I am creating an object for that loaded class. Object obj is equal to c dot new new instance. What it does, new instance, it creates an object of a Java class that is referred by the object to C. After that, I'm adding. After that, I'm printing the object data. Now I'm printing the object data by using the system.out.println. Object data is obj dot toString method. Why? Because the toString method is available in all the classes. Whenever I am running this program by using right click run as a Java application. If you are running this application, see here it returns the object data. It returns the object data. What we are running here, we are loading the test class. This test class is this one. I'm overriding the toString method here. Now I'm giving com dot sada learning dot test class. Whenever I am running this program, see here, here the test class is loaded. It's loaded dynamically whenever we are running our Java program. Now after that I'm creating an object of that loaded class. Now here is test class is loaded. I'm creating an object of that loaded class. I'm calling the method of toString of that class. See here default constructor is called means this test class will be executed whenever we are creating an object of a new instance is means creating an object. Whenever we are calling the c.newInstance method, automatically it creates an object of a test class. So means it while running your program, it dynamically loaded the test class. After that, we are creating an object of that test class. whenever we are creating an object of the test class, it invokes the default constructor. After that, I'm calling the toString method. Whenever we are calling the toString method in the test class, I'm overriding the toString method. Here I'm printing the a and b values. By default, a and b values are the 0 instance variables. It shows the default values. Now I'm explaining about how to create an object of a class in a different ways. The first one is new keyword. The new keyword, it is the most common and regular way to create an object of a very simple one also. By using this method, we can call whenever the constructor we want to call. See here, I'm creating an object of a test class by using the new keyword. It's going like this. I'm creating an object by using USIN, using new keyword, that is test. T is equal to new test. See here, whenever we are calling the test T is equal to new test method, it automatically creates an object of a test class. The next way is by using the static factory method. A method in a Java class that is capable of constructing and returning its own Java class object is called as a static factory method. When a Java class contains only a private constructor to create an object of that class on outside the class, we take a support of a static factory methods. I can show the example how to create a static factory method to create a object by using a static factory method. STATS. Static factory method. Now th thread t is equal to thread dot current thread. Now here, this is the static factory method. This method returns the thread class object. This method returns the thread class object. It's the same class object. This is the current thread is a static method. In the it is this method is available in the thread class. It returns the same class thread class object, that is called static factory method. The next way to create an object by using the instance factory method. Now I can show how it is created by using the instance factory method. If you see here, using instance factory method. Here I'm creating an object of string. After that, I'm calling s dot concatenate. See here, the concatenate method returns the string object. This s is also a string object. This concatenate method is available in the string class. It is a instance method. This is called way to create an object by using the instance factory method. A static factory method will be called with the object. Instance factory method will be called by using an object. In order to create a new object for a Java class by using existing object, and it data takes a support of instance factory methods. The next way to create an object is by using the factory pattern. If a method of one Java class is returning the object of other Java class, then it is called a factory pattern. I can show how it is created. Now, this is the using factory pattern method to create an object of class. Now, I am creating string string buffer object by using the new keyword. After that, I'm creating string s is equal to sb dot substring. It takes the two arguments. sb dot this method of a string buffer class is returning the object of string class. This is called factory method, factory pattern. If a method of a Java class wants to return another Java class object, then these both classes need not be there in the instance relationship. If they are visible to each other, that will be enough. The next way to going a object by using new instance method. If you see here, this is the another way of creating a new instance method. If you call the new instance method, it returns an object of that a particular class object. Here I'm creating a new instance method by using, see here, I'm creating here the another way of creating object is new instance method. Now I'm loading class c1 is equal to class dot for name of. I am loading the class dynamically button class java dot awt dot button. I'm creating it dynamically. After that, button button b is equal to button c dot new, sorry, c1 dot new instance. Whenever we are calling the new instance method, automatically it returns an object of a button class. The next way of creating an object is a clone process. The process of creating a new object for a Java class having an existing object data is called as a clone process. Programming can be performed a cloning on only clonable objects. The object whose class implements a marker interface called java.lang.clonable is called a clonable object. The interface whose implementation makes a JVM to provide a special runtime behavior for an object of class is called as a marker interface or a tag interface. A marker interface can be there with methods or without methods. If you see clonable is a marker interface and a serializable, externalizable, and a single thread model and a runnable. These are all the marker interfaces. When an object is created through cloning process, constructor will not be executed. The clone method of a java.lang.object class can be performing a clone operation. When a new object is created through cloning process, the object and existing object allocated the memory separately and acts as a two different objects having the two different hash codes. So modification done in one object will not be reflected to other object and vice versa. Every object will be identified through its a unique hash code number. I can show how to create a cloning object. Now I am creating a object of test class. After that, if you see here, I'm creating a test class. In this test class, I'm overriding the default constructor, and as well as I'm overriding the twisting method here. And also I'm writing one method myself, that is called public object my clone method throws it throws some exception, maybe it returns the object. Now I'm returning the super dot clone. Whenever we are calling this method, it clones an object of that class. See here, the next way is to create an object by using clone method. In this, I'm creating a test. T3 is equal to new test. I'm passing numbers. Now T1 is object created, and now T3 object is created. After that, I'm creating a one more object, T4 object, T4 object. After completion of that one, I'm cloning this object by using here I'm cloning this object by using clone method T4. I'm not creating an object, just I'm cloning my object T3 dot my clone. Whenever we are calling the clone method, automatically it calls that method. If you see here implementation, if you calls the this method, when this method returns the superclass clone method. It is the one way of creating an object of a class. The next one and final one is by using the deserialization process. The process of writing a data of an object to a file is called as a serialization. The process of reading the data from a file and constructing a new object having that data is called as a deserialization. When a object is created, deserialization constructors will not be executed. During Java application execution, the RAM memory will be utilized to maintain the application data. Due to this, we cannot use the application data after the execution of the application or across the multiple executions of the same application. To overcome the above problem, store application data in the parameter place like files and DB softwares and through a persistent operations. The place where we can store and use the data for a long time is called as a persistence storage, like for example files, databases, softwares, and etc. A logic that is used to interact with the persistence storages and to manipulate the data is called as a persistence logic. Performing insert, update, delete, and read operations on the persistent stores is called as a performing persistence operations. Persistence operations can be called as a code operations. Code operations means it is a create, insert, update, and delete. C means create, U means update or modify, R means read or a select, D means delete or a remove. Now I'm going to discuss about limitations of the persistence. Cannot manage a huge amount of data, and also it's a problem to security, and also a no query language supported for manipulating the data. And deleting and updating operations are also complex operations to perform. And there is no relationships is possible, and merging and comparison of the data is complex operations. To overcome the above problems, use the database softwares as a persistent softwares. In a small scale, applications like desktop and mobile games using the files to persistent stores. In the middleware, large scale applications like bank apps, websites use the database softwares as a persistent stores. The Next, I am going to discuss about serialization and deserialization. In the small applications, the industry generally performs the serialization and deserialization persistence operations in the files. The process of capturing the object data and writing that data into the files is called as a serialization. In the serialization process, object will not be written to a file, but the data of that object will be written into the file. The process of reading the data from the file and the constructing a new Java object having the data is called as deserialization. A stream is a continuous flow of data that represents the communication channel between an application and a deserialization resources. By stream, byte stream can write and read the bytes. Character streams can write and read the characters. These are the different ways to create an object of a class by using the new keyword, or by using a static factory methods, or by using the instance factory methods, or by using the factory methods and new instance methods and clone methods and deserialization process to create an object of a class in Java programming language.
Thank you so much watching this video. Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel Learning Hub, because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.